It is very easy for Etalus to like shark Olympia off stage and just
Yeah,
kill her very
definitely.
early.
You drop like a brick, and so you've got like up air to worry about. You've got down air to really worry about. You also, I think like every aerial from Etalus is like really bad for Olympia if you don't have a jump or a dodge, or like if you don't have literally all your recovery resources still. So we're gonna see how this plays out. Hopefully Teri can make that adaptation. I wouldn't put it past them at all. I do have to cheer from Adam because he's from the region, but
I will
Teri's
also
pretty
be
chill.
cheering for Adam.
Pretty sick. I don't want to be too biased.
Teri is a cool player. Just made the mistake of not being from Georgia or from the Atlanta area.
Both these players bring hype moments and aura. We don't really have anybody who like deliberately plays lame in our region, I would say. Like that much? There's that one Maple player that like stalls on purpose to get it banned or whoever. We don't have anybody like that. Which is good. Because I prefer when my games are watchable. But I don't like hate people for doing that. Ooh, huge whiff parry there, but didn't get as good of a punish as Adam would like here. And Teri gonna start racking up that damage. Already at 81% is nuts.
I think the difficulty here for Teri is just going to be finding the kill when Adam can do
Yeah, exactly. Especially in this tournament environment where you've got all that pressure and all of that pressure again.
Yeah.
I don't know what else I was going to say.
all of that pressure too.
Electric Boogaloo. All that pressure and all of that Galvan, because he's apparently the sequel. Expectation? Yes, I don't know. Words. There's so much on the line. Stakes is the word I was looking for. I should not have had that red full, dude. I'm tweaking. I'm thinking like 4 words at once, and I can't say 4 things at the same time. And I keep forgetting this.
This might be, yeah, that's another kill.
Adam.
Up air.
Definitely if
Great
you're
move
on
there to
Ethereal
prepare.
Forest, I'd be worried. But
Yeah, fleets like picking this stage because you can get that, you know, that,
There.
that offstage fleet combo that just like confirms.
right. Also,
but-
the blast notes are so small that you get hit by that up air and stuff for Adam, so it's very polarized.
I think it's probably like one of the best plat layouts for Etalus because like he tends to dislike plats more than other characters, and this is like one of the least platforming
Yeah.
stages in the game.
I would say he's better at playing with platforms in this version of the game than he was in Rivals 1, just because of the way the systems work, shield drop, all that. So it's not quite like Rivals 1, where it's like, I need to pick, my only option is just pick whatever not fan stage is the most possible platforms.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen Adam do a lot of work on Hojojo specifically, which is not a stage I would have normally expected Etalus to be that good on in, like, Rivals 1. And it's definitely not, like, your best stage, but it's definitely good enough. That wave bounce is crazy. And it hit? He actually ran into that wave bounce side B because it was so, whatever.
Teri,
I tried to say 4 different words again.
Teri is a big wave bounce and B reversal
I love wave
on, like,
bouncing.
on all characters. That's a rough situation to be in. One of the worst recoveries in the game versus
Yeah,
Etalus.
Teri clawing his way back. Forward strong. Barely going to hit him here. He almost pulled out that spot dodge. He knew what was happening. He just got that timing down wrong by just a little bit. Could have gotten something really crazy off of that. But still a very advantageous situation for Teri. Oh! No way that actually
Didn't
hit.
high enough for that down or that down smash.
Usually when you see that ledge special, it's just a threat in the space. It's very rare to people actually got hit by it. I don't think either of them were ready for that hit. So not as much of a conversion as Teri could have gotten there, but enough to take that kill. Racking up that percent here.
It's hard to do anything with those dares when Etalus gets that projectile intangibility
Yeah.
on his up B.
If he can get away around being directly below you and any amount to the side of you, like literally at all, you get to armor through it and punish them for their edge guard opportunity. Then you get that reverse edge guard with things like their up air, and so a character like Fleet that historically is so good at staying off stage for long periods of time Gets more dangerous the further you stay off of ledge. Just like we've seen there. Staying
hit
with that
by
float.
The reverse up air reversal. Okay, well, Adam just kind of SDs there, so.
You could just do that. Yeah.
Okay.
That's part of playing Etalus the way that Adam plays them.
Yeah.
Is it lends itself to a lot of possible SDs when things don't go quite the way you want them to. The upside's very high, but the downside is you might literally lose the stock for no reason. I think it's very bold to continue playing like that in a tournament scenario, which is what allows it to keep working. So, like, they want it, and he would. He totally would. And he will. Yeah, that down air will find its mark. That's another clean second game for Adam. This is looking really good for Adam.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be super biased toward him, but this is looking like really good for Adam.
I don't know what the fleet matchup into Etalus is like.
There's some stuff that I saw.
Fleet players. Like, obviously Teri thinks it's better than Ollie. But, like...
Adam might just be too ready for fleet. Like,
yeah.
even if Ollie's worse, you got to put him with something he hasn't played against.
Yeah, like Adam regularly plays Taylor and Games and Flames at our local.
Like, he's played against Fleet and won 5 games in a row. Even if the matchup is worse, you got to think about the player matchup too, right? Especially at a level of play like this, that is a pretty big proponent.
Yeah, we're going to try the Olympia. Again, probably a worse matchup, but Teri's better at the character.
And there are matchups in this game that are like, you literally lose, like in some games. But there are definitely some not good ones.
Now, I think a big benefit to Rockwall in this matchup as Olympia is that you can kind of platform camp the shit out of Etalus. I don't know if Teri's willing to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, it manipulates that tempo and the like flow of it a lot, which is especially useful on Etalus, because if you can change that tempo, it changes where his ice is and isn't, as, you know, it's on the timer. Who would have guessed? Oh!
Such a deep fair. Adam
Dude,
just fixed that shit.
That was worth it. That was so worth it.
No concerns, doesn't
I don't even care. You go for that every time. This is what we're saying. That high-risk, high-reward playstyle from Adam, you either get that SD or you get those super advantageous stock trades.
Or you get both.
Yeah.
That's just a slap
Sometimes
in the
you
face
do that
and a
and
handshake.
you just shake my hand. We're seeing that ankle flip forward air from Teri. Trying to build that percent back. Looks like Teri will take the stock.
Just misses the second fair.
But not quite. Not quite. We're going to see that recover high. Gets that invincible down air. Pretty hard for Teri to contest there unless they dash all the way back, but it leaves you vulnerable for a lot more.
Great up tilt.
Forward tilt. Messed up move.
Yeah.
It's balanced, but it's very strong.
Olympia's fourth smash attack.
Exactly. Neutral strong. These focus dashes are pretty on point, especially considering the stage. But you got to be really wary of that up air.
Teri's one of the best focus dashers I've seen. He's great at, like, putting on this pressure of, like, well, if it hits your shield, or if you try to shield it right next to it, it's going to shield break you.
Yeah, Teri really maximizes...
dash cancel it.
What's the word? Maximizes the upside while minimizing the downside, and you sacrifice a little bit of your middle ground with the way that you use it in that way, but it's ultimately pretty worth it. Yeah, nice parry. That allows you to get that 2-frame. I don't think that's what made it matter, but you lose ledge invincibility when you get a parry. And I think that's what made that 4-tilt hit. Maybe he ledge jumped.
Out of my way.
Don't recall.
I'm late for class.
I'd have to like literally watch it back to tell, because it's such a like, it's literally like a 2-frame thing. But he had a thing that makes it easier to hit them on ledge than they got hit on ledge.
It was probably just the parry, because you get 3 ledge invulns. And before it starts running out, when you refresh per airtime, or per non-grounded time, I guess.
Airtime, whatever, same difference. Yeah, we're gonna see that deep forward air, but he was ready for the floor hug. What we're seeing now is because floor hug is so prevalent and so common, there are now people are defaulting to doing the combo that's better against floor hug rather than the other way around. And so Teri going for that forward air really is more of a mix-up. He's better against not floor hugging. And Adam keeping it simple, getting it punished. Yeah, Olympia is definitely playing out better considering he's not losing. But pretty winnable for Adam.
SD might give Adam the momentum, Adam the momentum he needs to like prevent this reverse 3-0 though.
Oh,
Like, if he had
only 9%.
another game to work with, maybe he could do this, but
Yeah.
it's going to be hard.
If it was 2-2 right now, I think Teri has a very, very strong shot. And it's definitely still doable. If you just don't get hit, obviously. But so Adam still probably has a slight advantage here.
Oh,
Nice
just
down
great
strong.
smash.
Very nice down strong.
Adam reacts to it, so it was kind of probably not the best option. It could have gotten more percent or maybe a fair, but
Still builds really good
kind of
damage,
hoping
good
for
percent,
that
and puts him in a
DI
good
out.
situation for you to maintain that stage control. Puts them in a weird angle where like you can go out and do something about them without being at immediate risk of getting hit by that up air and things that are similar. So it's more about like maximizing that failsafe,
He's
right?
just missed that there.
Almost.
Ledge dash. Not going to get ledge trap. Okay, actually is going to.
Late up air into forward air will do it. Very good conversion from Teri. Nothing I've never seen from Olympia, but good conversion nonetheless. The no combo.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice throw break. Made a lot of sense to go for something there. You really want to push every advantage you can get if you're Teri here. But even then, breaking that throw is not the end of the world for Teri. It's obviously not great. But Teri's still going to be able to run with this pressure despite losing that interaction. And Etalus already at 92%. Seeing more of those dash attack loops. And I'm very good at conditioning those out.
Ooh, that's a really
That's a
rough
very good
situation
down
for him.
air. Ride and pull will be
Okay,
enough,
Get back to ledge.
but just barely. That was quite the nail biter. This might mess with their mental enough to really make a difference. Teri needs to really win on this next interaction.
Up E's probably not going to kill.
Yeah,
Gonna put him
Adam was ready
kind
for
of
the
in a deep
DI.
situation off stage,
Can't
though.
overcommit here. You're going to die to up air.
Oh,
Dash attack.
Great dash
Oh.
attack. Just missed the smash. That
Dash
fucking
attack
kill.
uppy. Yeah,
Yeah.
guaranteed kill here.
That pop.
And now we're back to a
Game
2-2
five.
game.
I was kind of rooting for Teri that game so we could see a game 5. I got to root for Adam.
I'm
there.
always
He's
down
my
to being able to do
psychic
more
energy.
commentary, honestly, because then you get to see more cool stuff happen.
Yeah, we don't care if Ultimate runs late. I don't care about Ultimate.
Dude, there's so many people in this room.
Yeah.
I'm scared. I don't normally like actually get anxious about things like this. The one time I was like somewhat little. It was like preteen or whatever. I don't even know. It was in middle school, and we went to like the Georgia Aquarium. It's a random story. I don't care. I'm making a point here. Sorry, anecdote, but. The short term the day after Christmas, and they were like at capacity, and people were still sneaking in, and like it had this like conveyor belt that like goes through this thing, and it like was literally breaking from so many people because we're Southern and there are a lot of overpaid people. And I was like, I'm gonna die, and this fish is gonna break through, and I'm gonna die to the shark. So I was in like middle school. I didn't know how real life worked at all. That's the only time I've like really been tweaking with this amount of people, but like this amount of people would break conveyor belts. Is what I'm saying. Anyway, good spacing on that down tilt. Not quite going to get that punish. That side B moving back inward was very, very smart for Teri there. And I'm probably expecting him to go outside of the stage, but Teri reacting accordingly. Back air into back air.
We get a fair there, yeah.
Yeah. Good kill confirm. We're going to even this back up for Adam. That's what I'm saying. Hodojo, normally a pretty good pick against Etalus, but Adam in specific, I've seen him put some crazy games using Hodojo's flat layout to his
Great tech
advantage.
chase. Ooh, both of them go for really early kill options there.
He almost spiked with the up B
Take the
too.
game away.
If Teri covered like just a tiny bit higher, it would have been dead. That's why you don't do that. Gonna get that tech chase. That's why we mix up between that dash attack forward air and going for things like down air. Adam is so good at conditioning. They're all 50-50s, but they feel like 80-20s when you're playing against this guy. Like, his success rate is not 50%. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like half reactable, you know. You can react between like one of two things you're looking for. Good spacing on that back air. Yeah, just gonna move along that ground, forcing something to happen. Teri's playing pretty well. Definitely
back
better than they
pretty
played for the
much
rest of this
even.
set.
Teri has this.
I do think
inbuilt
Teri can win
advantage,
this.
so- Oh,
Take
yeah,
advantage
sure.
for the as far as characters concerned, is definitely favoring Teri. Happens a little bit on the stage, but it's still worse for him by a pretty significant margin. Yeah, that did steal the Legend Bolt. That definitely mattered. That parry definitely made the difference there. Oh,
okay.
And he wasn't ready for the DI.
I was about to say, if like up B would probably have just confirmed there.
Yeah.
Drifted back. But yeah,
What a comeback from Teri.
Out of my way.
Got, what, 3-0'd before, almost got 3-0'd again, finally made that character swap, and it really did pay off. And that's why it's important to consider the person you're playing against and not just the character. Even though it's like a worse matchup, it is way better against the player.
Yeah.
I'm extremely hungry, so I'm going to go get like a Snickers bar and whatever really quickly. Do you need anything?
No, I had some M&Ms I got earlier.
Nice. I'll be right back.
Right here.